In the next 5 minutes, I will show you how to make any microphone sound much better in OBS, but be careful because it's a very specific process, and if you miss one of the steps, the whole thing won't work. I will keep the video below 5 minutes, so let's start. The first thing you want to do is go to the settings, then to the audio tab, and then right there you want to make sure that your microphone is selected. I will take the Fifine mic because they're the sponsor of this video. I'm not gonna ramble about it because the video is about OBS, but if you're looking for a microphone, this kit is absolutely amazing. I'm using it right now. We will set up all the filters in OBS Studio for your mic specifically, but if you're looking for one, the AM8T is an amazing option. Hello, test. This is what it sounds like. It sounds good by default, but we're gonna make it sound much better with specific filters. I will link it in the description. But back to the tutorial, make sure that you see your mixer moving right here. Make sure the volume is set to the maximum. If yours is horizontal, you can go to the options and then change it right here. The first thing to do is to go to your Windows sound settings. So you can go to it like this, more volume settings. And then you want to scroll down until you find your microphone, click on the arrow, and then scroll down and set your input volume to 70. If you're on Mac, you can also go to your mic settings and then move the slider. And then lastly, if you have a gain knob on your microphone, which the Fifine AM8 does have, then you want to look at the audio mixer in OBS and then you want to adjust the gain until you're about in the yellow here. And I need to mention this, make sure you speak correctly into your microphone. Look up the mic model that you have, check how you should speak into it. For the AM8, many people speak into it from the front, but you should speak into it like this. You might be doing it wrong for your mic, just check it out. And then now is the time to click on this icon here to enable mic monitoring. If you have an old OBS version, go to Options, Advanced Audio Properties, and then turn it on right here. And if after clicking on this button you can't hear yourself, go to the settings, then go to the audio tab, scroll a bit down to Advanced Monitoring Device, and then make sure that you select your headset right here. And then now to add the first filter, you just click on the name, you go to Filters, click the plus icon on the bottom left, and then just choose Noise Suppression. Click on OK. If you have a decent PC, Aura noise is great. Otherwise, choose Speaks, and then listen to yourself and adjust this slider until the noise is suppressed enough without sounding weird. The next filter we want to add is the 3-band equalizer. Let's click on OK. This slider determines how crisp you sound. This slider determines how broadcasty and studio-like you sound. And this slider will determine how bassy you sound. A good starting point is 0 for the highs, -3 for the mids, and then 1 for the lows. And then after that, it is time to add the compressor filter. This is very important. You set the ratio to 3:1, move the threshold slider all the way to the right, set the attack to 1 millisecond, the release to 100 milliseconds. So what you should do is talk very quiet, the quietest you would ever talk while recording videos or streaming. And then you want to take this output gain slider and you want to move it to the right while looking at your audio mixer until quiet sounds are about reaching the middle or the end of the yellow, the top of the yellow. It seems like for me 14 works, it will be different for you. And so what you want to do now is you want to move the threshold slider to the left while shouting until you reach a point where when you shout, it goes to the top of the red, but it doesn't completely peak. I tested a bit. For me, -23 seems to work. So when I talk pretty quiet, my voice is kind of boosted, but when I shout, test, it doesn't peak into the 0. The next filter we're going to add is the expander right here. Let's click on OK. So again, ratio, set it to 3, threshold all the way to the left. Attack, we set it to 1 millisecond. Release, we set it to 100 milliseconds. So what you want to do is you want to take the threshold slider and then you want to just make some noise in the background, like tapping your keyboard, for example. And then you look at the audio mixer while moving your threshold to the right and you find a point where the tapping on your desk or your keyboard is not really making noise anymore. So I will do it right now. All right, test. Alright, I did some testing. For me, -50 is the sweet spot. It's very mild. For some people, -40 might work, but that might be too aggressive. Just test it out yourself. And then we want to click on the plus icon and we want to choose the limiter. Just click on OK. Move the threshold all the way to the right. Click the down arrow once. Make sure the order for you is the same. If you want to move it, just click on something and use these arrows to move it. And again, if you want to change the tone of your voice, go to the 3-band equalizer and play around with these sliders. Moving the mids to the left will probably make you sound more professional in the way that you want it. If you decide that you don't like your microphone, this AM8T is an amazing option, as you can hear. I will link it in the description, and if this video went way too fast for you, I have a fully detailed tutorial right there. It's the exact same thing, just with more information and in a slower way. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate any one of you, and I hope that I will see you in one of my next videos. Have a nice day.